You may know my next guest from the I Know What You Did Last Summer films, or from the movie To Gillian on her 37th birthday. His latest film is called She's All That. Let's take a quick look.
I mean, it's been fun, but did you honestly think that I was gonna leave for college like still dating you? Oh my God, you did. No way, that is so sweet.
Please welcome Freddie Prinze Jr.
Very good.
Thank you for being here.
No problem.
Now, all the ladies, you know, I say are on the show, and they're all screaming and howling. Have you... Just got to wade through it, man. Was it like this for you when you were growing up? Were you a hit with the ladies, say, when you were in high school, grade school?
No, I was...
Because guys like you always say that you weren't. And I know you're just doing that so the rest of us don't feel like idiots.
No, I was seriously... I have proof, okay? You can, like, call this girl up and ask her, okay? This girl really exists. Her name is Stephanie Hansen, okay? Remember that name? You know who you are, Stephanie. But...
I hope she does.
She does.
What if she's watching? I don't know who I am. If only I knew my real name.
No, I asked this girl out 27 times my sophomore year, okay? And I'm not lying. I know for a fact, 27, and I never, like, got it. I never got the clue that she actually didn't like me. And, like, the first,
What do you mean,
like,
the clue?
Well, I don't know.
She said no 27 times.
Well, like, the first 10 times it was no. After that, she said yes. And so I was supposed to meet her at this restaurant, Applebee's. And so I go to Applebee's, and, like, all the... Applebee's is represented. So that's
we better get a lot of free food from this Applebee's, whatever it is.
It was like this restaurant where all these high school kids hung out. So all these couples are there, and I'm there, like, kind of, you know, alone, waiting. And all of a sudden, everybody starts looking at me and, like, laughing. And all these kids that went to my school, they knew who I was. And they already thought I was, like, retarded as it is, okay?
Right.
And so then this girl doesn't show up. And I still don't even get to, because she does to me, like,
and you're just sitting alone at Applebee's,
eating
like,
dinner, yo.
eating by yourself?
I couldn't leave, because then they would know that I got stood up, so I just made it look like I ate dinner by myself all the time.
That was the worst. In high school, whenever I had to eat by myself, people don't understand eating by yourself is just like, it's the worst thing. Because you try and look jolly, you're like, but you know, it's so clear that no, you're eating all alone.
Yeah, it's the worst. Even if they go to the bathroom and you're still there, then it's like, or if they get a page, it's like somebody who's like, you feel like, they're more important than me, they gotta call somebody back, and then you're sitting there, everybody's looking at you like, you got paged, right? And you're like,
but now you've had the revenge, because now you must be doing quite well with the ladies.
Yeah, things are pretty good. I got my girl, so you know, that I'm like completely like perfect now. I've had the same girl 3 years.
Oh, good for you.
And life is sweet.
I like the cool way you said 3 years. You just did like a gang sign. Yeah. I still go like 3. And you're like, yeah, I got my girl 3 years now. Yeah. Pretty good. Did you... Because I know that you've been working on the movie, but you just had a lot of time off because there was a big vacation in between the movies. What do you do when you have that much time off? Do you go and travel and...
No, I pretty much drove Kimberly, my girlfriend, insane. And because I love acting, kids. Like I love doing it for a living. I love when I'm acting when I'm not even working, and I do it all the time. And I drive my girlfriend nuts, my friends nuts, my family nuts, because I always try to make them like act with me and like pretend and make believe things. And now, see, you all think it's weird, but like that's what I do, yo.
That does sound weird.
It is. But she sometimes she'll do it with me. Like if it's for a part, like with Lainey in this film, Rachel Lee Cook plays Lainey. But when I'm home, Rachel can't be there, so Kimberly will play Lainey.
You say, okay, to your girlfriend Kimberly, you've got to play this part for me.
I say, like, I'll say, Lainey's supposed to ignore me in this scene. She doesn't want anything to do with Zach because he's popular, and she doesn't want anything to do with him. So no matter what I do, like, ignore me. And so she'll be like, okay, it's like not hard for her to do. So she'll like read her book, and I'll be saying, she's like, I'm reading. And like I can jump on the bed, I can take my clothes off, I can whatever. I mean, it's just no matter what I do, she'll like have to ignore me. Take my clothes off. I know, it's weird. I know.
I've often been ignored nude, and I find that to be talk about a painful experience. What do you do when you're not pretending to act around the apartment? What kind of games do you play? What do you do to amuse yourself?
I read a lot of comic books. I have since I was a kid. I read like the X-Men. I'm like an avid fan of them, and again, I try to make her, you know, buy into that world too. I'm like, oh, you're Rogue, and I'm Magneto, and anyone you touch, you drain their powers, except Magneto's. For some reason, you don't drain his. So
You've definitely crossed some kind of line, you know. Like the acting, I could under. But what do you really say? Do you make her dress up like a superhero?
Well, no, the costume.
Because I do that with my girlfriend, you know. But I'm like, you're the Hulk. No. But do you do that? Do you guys like?
We don't have the costume, but I really try to get her into it, you know. And she actually like read one, and she kind of got in. She read a Captain America one. She thought that one was cool. But I can't get her into the X-Men because there's so many characters and there's like a long history.
There's still a Captain America? I thought they must have phased him out by now.
No, he got frozen for years and years, and the Avengers like thought.
They froze him?
Yeah, he got frozen.
But does he go in like the 90s? A big like, I'm Captain America. You know, that doesn't.
He's that World War II like hero.
X-File. I mean, X-Men. They're mutants, and there's Wolverine, and I get like, oh, that's kind of their. You know, I see how that.
But that's why he stands out, yo. That's why he stands out because he's like, you know, he does it. He does his thing.
What did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong?
I don't know.
The whole crowd's like. What is Wolverine not an X-Men?
No, he is. You got that right.
He is. Yeah. Man, I got it. Tell me. What's going on? I'm way too sensitive when I hear the crowd. It's probably unrelated to what we just said. It's probably just like, he's really not that funny. I am so. We got no time. We got to go. She's All That opens January 29th. And you seem like a very nice guy.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, come on back sometime. Really nice having you. Freddie Prinze Jr., everybody. We'll take a break. Okay, everybody, that's our show for the night. I do want to thank all my guests. Stay tuned for later. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.